Oh, looks like we're going back to first base. I don't know why they have Julio. I don't even know how to say his last name, but he's a 53 overall, and they have him at short. Makes no sense to me. But let's hop into the game. Looks like we're playing the Barnes.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
44.
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's got his slugging percentage up over 650 coming into this one, so he's a huge threat offensively. Watch for him to drive the ball with authority if he gets something good to hit.
Big Dog Kenny is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That swing timing was good, but I missed it. Okay.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. Big Dog Kenny gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Big Dog Kenny comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Well, it just seems like that's the way it goes when you're in a slump. Just keep hitting the ball hard, and sooner or later it's going to turn around.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rounded up the first baseline. Oh, a diving stop. It's there.
Can't get lucky at all.
Got him. Julio Sosa is into
double play opportunity here.
Second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly
We're
out.
winning by 2, bottom of the 4th.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Arias for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Julio Sosa will step in now as his guys look for a
Still up by 2
here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah,
bottom of 6, 2-1.
They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be scoreboard.
Here as he gets a glove on it.
I never had one of them.
But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded.
I was moving it with the right analog stick. I had no idea what to do.
Francisco Murillo will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded.
In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
All right.
Big Dog Kenny
0 for 3.
will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him
got robbed by the center fielder.
Of the lineup. He's
I'm not going to say got robbed by
thus
first
far.
baseman. It's kind of slow.
Not really providing the spark that they usually
could have been a hit.
get out of him. Maybe
Struck
he can
out
make
once.
something happen right here.
Now we're here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
I want to upgrade my power a little bit.
Drilled on the ground to short. Murillo is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, we're
Big
losing
Dog
now.
Kenny comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
I want him to steal. If I get a pitch on the outside edge, I'm hitting it. I'm gonna swing
He's
at it.
running towards second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first.
Right.
And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Chop foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul.
It would be cool if you broke your bat, they gave you a different color bat.
Even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time.
Oh, so he tied it.
Dog Kenny comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is
Took
down
like
for
6
extra bases.
at-bats, but I finally
And he's
got
not
it.
stopping. He wants 3. And he's in at third base with nobody out representing the go-ahead run. Benito Navarro digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
This is line to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
1 for 6.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball
Let's
game.
get it.
Both of them doubles, and
All right,
that really paced his guys to the victory.
40.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Bay Bears win this one 6-3. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Alright, so we got a upgrade this on that. Still 66 overall.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Big Dog Kenny gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Yeah, and you don't want to set the early tone here by letting him cruise through the first inning. You've got to at least put up a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. At the plate, Big Dog Kenny, he flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Got him swinging, and that will end
Like,
the
I don't
inning.
understand.
So
Like,
nothing
I'm
happening
swinging
this
like
time around.
on time.
We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Big Dog Kenny makes his way to the box to lead us off in the next inning. hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Vladimir Rosario will take over on the... Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And it's there, but dropped at third base.
For a young pitcher out there.
Adrian Escobar will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it. Efting. 1 out. Brett Hayes leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, Blue.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a throw over. Runner's back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home. Justin Ramirez strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of it.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Top of the order due up in the
just home bases.
Ahmad Wiggins will come in now to start things out here in their half of the
And back at
6th as they
shortstop.
look for a
That's
reversal of
positive.
fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of
You gotta
finding.
be kidding me. That was on it.
Big Dog Kenny gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Arnaz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Marcus Efting. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Hey, to second for 1. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. Big Dog Kenny gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order.
Definitely trying to pitch for the ground ball right here, and as a hitter, you've just got to look for something up in that zone, something you can drive.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got enough...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And not in time as the second run scores. Adolfo Arellano will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Birmingham Barons. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And the throw in gets away from him. Safe. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow. Benito Navarro will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Yeah, it looks like these guys mean business. Back-to-back singles here to start the ball game. They want to put as much pressure on this guy as they can early on.
Peter O'Brien will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 1-0 pitch. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while. He's out.
Heath Hamilton will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Hard to short. Oh, what a play. The throw. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. Big dog Kenny will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
And he was all over the fastball, and I think we're going to see them attack him a little differently.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Oh, I hate fun
Big
balls
dog
like that.
Kenny will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. Felipe Vasquez stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. To short. Kenny is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Big dog Kenny will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Kenny.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
The right fielder,
Benito Navarro ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a...
The at-bat on its way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
What the Filipinos?
And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wiggins has a beat on it. 2 gone. Peter O'Brien steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
I'm not seeing it.
On the table.
Where?
Under the pizza time one.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Bay Bears lead it 6-1. Hamilton will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Murillo. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Kenny, right. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out. Big dog Kenny steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Heading out towards shallow right. Broussard is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah.
2 for 5.
George, George.
No. I just gotta get a pair of glasses.
Figure out what you want. I'll call it in. Just figure out what you want. Hurry up. Hurry up, baby. So I don't grab my hair.
Go try it.
I want you to pick who you want so I can call it in.
Okay, Lucifer, I'm waiting.
For what?
I don't know yet. Let's see how crazy these leaderboards are. Is that ready? Alright guys, my video here. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.